you with you on vacation. And so you attracted you, the you that's in control, the negative you, attracted all this nice negative stuff to yourself. So it didn't matter where you were at. You were going to experience that. And the awesome thing about this is that you can start experiencing wonderful, peaceful kindness wherever you're at. Because you set the tone for your life. And it doesn't matter what other people are doing. We can't get caught up with, oh, if they would just do the right thing, if they would just listen, if they would just stop stressing me out, if they would, they don't have the power to do that. You have to surrender your power. You have the power. This is your mind. You don't have to worry. You choose to worry. You have faith, not fear. You don't live in fear. But you use common sense. You talk to yourself. And this is why you have to think about what it is that you allow into your mind. You have to protect your mind. This is your most precious asset. This is what the enemy wants. Once the enemy has your mind, then the enemy can control you. This is what the whole fight is about. It's all about this. Your mind. Do not surrender your mind under any circumstances. So when the enemy is showing you all these negative circumstances, you in your mind have to succeed. You have to see yourself surpassing these circumstances and allowing these circumstances to build you up, to bring you up, to pull out of you things that you didn't even know, strength that you didn't even know were inside of you. And I love Ivana Trump. She came to one of my business graduations and she spoke to us. And she said, you don't know how strong the tea is until you put it in hot water. Whoa! Whoa! Ivana, you go, girl! Ow! Yes! You don't know how strong you are until you're put in a situation, until you are tested. You might think, oh, I don't think I could ever, I could go through, I couldn't do it. And then you get the test. And then things start coming out of you that you didn't even know were there. You said, wow, where did that strength come from? Wow, I didn't know I could do that. And then all of a sudden, stomach in, chest down, you start standing taller now. What? Okay. All right. This is the joy of the enemy. This is the joy that the enemy doesn't want you to know. Because the joy is right there waiting for you. And you have to embrace it by not looking at life and saying to life, if you would just be like this, and if this would just happen for me today, I can enjoy this day. You have to say to yourself, if the roof fell in and the car exploded and whatever happened, you're going to have a great day. Laying up on emergency, you're going to have a great day. Whatever happens, you cannot be a prisoner to what's going to happen. Whatever happens, you decide that you are going to make it the best day you have ever lived in your life. And you do this every day. And you watch the things that you allow to go into your mind. Don't look at the 24-hour news 24 hours a day. And then think you're going to go out and be happy and see the abundance and see the opportunity. That is going to regurgitate back into your mind. And you find yourself depressed and you find yourself, oh my goodness, what is the point? Because you have fed your mind the wrong food. Your mental has to be fed. And every day before you start your day, you tell yourself when you wake up, oh, don't just get up, jump up. Yes. Blessed with another one. And decide that you're going to have an awesome day. And it doesn't matter what other people do. They don't do what they're supposed to do. That's their prerogative. If they choose to have a miserable day, that they have a right to be miserable. Because God gave you free will. You can decide to be happy. You can decide to be sad. You can decide to be miserable. You can decide to be a blessing to life. You can decide to live up to your potential. But it's your choice. You're a no-fear millionaire. But what is most important is that you live your life with the highest level of integrity. You cannot compromise your integrity. You cannot go for the short run. Okay, someone showed you something like, oh, look right here, you can have this right now. Enjoy yourself right now. Don't worry about the price. Don't worry about the price. Don't worry about the price. How much is this going to cost? Well, don't worry about the price. Don't worry about this. Have a good time right now. You deal with that later. We deal with circumstantial terms later. When you do that, you put yourself in a bad situation because you set yourself up. And you're not setting yourself up for success, but you're setting yourself up for some really, really serious consequences. And you're too awesome for that. You're just too awesome to compromise your life, to compromise your integrity. You're too wonderful. You have to know who you are. And this is why you have to maintain a positive mindset. What you feed your mind is very, very important. Don't allow negative things to ferment in your mind, because that's what's going to come out. Whatever you put in is what's going to come out. So put good things into your mind. Train your mind. Guide yourself. Be cognizant of what's going into your mind. Be cognizant of what's going out. Be cognizant of your behavior. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your life. Understand how wonderful and magnificent your life is. Because your life is awesome. But it's up to you. It's up to you to make some conscious decisions to live the positive, awesome, magnificent life that you were born to live. You can do anything and everything that you put your mind to. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And you believe in yourself by the actions that you take. Take positive action. Take action that make your life awesome. You don't give the adversary an opportunity to get in your way, to stop you. Whatever the adversary puts in your way, you utilize it. That's just some ingredients that we're going to make this a better pasta. We're going to make this a better dish. And you send it out on your finest china. And then you ask the world, how you like me now? Because you know who you are. You know whose you are. You know how great you are. Because your adversary knows how great you are. That's why the adversary is fighting you, tooth and nail. Because the adversary knows your greatness. And the adversary cannot stop you. You cannot be stopped. The adversary knows that. That's why the adversary is trying to do everything in their power to convince you. Because they have to convince you. You have to buy into it. You have to buy it with your currency. And your currency is your life. It's your action. It's the seeds that you plant. Know who you are. Know how awesome you are. Know how wonderful you are. You're lovable. You are love. You are made in love. You represent the Most High. You are an awesome individual. Run your life like the CEO that you are. You're a winner. You are a winner. Live your life like a winner. Don't focus on any losers or what the loser does or what the adversary does to try to trick you. Focus on you. Know how awesome you are. Know that you are a no-fear millionaire. You live a no-fear millionaire lifestyle. This is who you are. And you will not compromise. You will not sell yourself short. That is not an option. You are a no-fear millionaire. You live a no-fear millionaire lifestyle. And that's it. That's your story. And you're sticking to it. Peace. Thanks again for tuning in. No fear.